everybody, Hardtekticon is back, and we're gonna get down with Breakdown, the next Combiner Wars Stunticon figure to form Minosaur. And here he comes, all red-faced! So here we have Combiner Wars Breakdown. He's a pretty cool looking figure. He's got a lot of boxiness to him, so therefore a lot of G1 references, but there he is. He looks very much like Breakdown. Like G1 Breakdown, just, you know, for the new times. Looking pretty good. He's got some shiny, almost reflective silver right here. Mostly that off-white, almost bone white. And that dark blue that he's known for. And of course his red face. I like how all the Stunticons have a very specific looking face, with Breakdowns having the solid red face. And Wild Rider, we don't have Wild Rider yet, but he's got those Frankenstein spikes coming out of the side of his head. And then of course Minosaur having the bull horns. It's all good. It's all cool. He comes with this really crazy looking gun sword, where this one actually is a gun sword. Because if you look, there's the barrel. I mean, it's very mechanical looking. Very, very cool looking sword. I hope we get some more of these swords. Yeah, cool. Very cool figure. He also has the silver rims. And there we go. Let's get some articulation. Take his weapons out of his hands. I kind of like to do, whenever possible, the underslung look. That way you can't see all the hand parts. And I mean, as big of a gun as it is, I mean, it looks right as an underslung look. So, for articulation, his head's on a ball joint and has very, very free movement. You can look up a little bit, look down than look up, and go 360, of course. His arms at the shoulder on a ball joint, and his elbows are on kind of a double joint. Look, there's a little spot of paint. No, that's a piece of paint that came off something. Huh. But it's on a double joint. This one is kind of a bit of a soft ratcheting joint, and then on the actual forearm is a ball joint. No wrist swivel or articulation. No waist articulation. He does have a lot of articulation down here, though. Kind of makes him look like he's dancing. And he's got back and forth on the knees. And the only ankle articulation he has is at the foot. His little toes can move. Alright. He's got lots of cool molded in details, like these engine parts on his legs. Very cool. Very cool figure. Let's do some quick comparisons. I think first, or last time on the Dead End video, I did a group shot. So now he's center of attention. Center of, not center. Nor center twin. I'm going to show him a center twin too. So there's these three guys. Minosaur. Not Minosaur, I think I called him Minosaur for the Dead End review. But, Motormaster. If I didn't, then cool. If I did, then I'm sorry. The new recruit, I almost called him Wild Rider. Off-road. And then their little buddy, Blackjack. Every time I say his name, I like it more. But yeah, there's the Stunticons together, all 6 of them. Nope, not you. And Secret Mold. Talk about G1. There he is with the dusty old Acid Storm Seeker mold. And for his Bruticus combiner guy, there is Brawl. Breakdown and Brawl. I showed him a breakdown because he seems to be the gruff, dumber guy of the bunch, like Brawl is for the Combaticons. And finally, like I said, not going to forget this review, Center Twin. What do y'all think of those stickers? Those are the free stickers we're getting from Repro Labels now. Pretty cool, huh? They're also on the back of his Dino necks or Dragon necks. So yeah, that's how he looks with a third-party combining figure, a Voyager scale one. All right. So let's start transforming him into car mode. Alright, now before I actually start transforming Breakdown, I wanted to do one more comparison. I've got Transformers Prime Silas Breakdown, who actually, character-wise, is not actually a Breakdown, but is, for the most part, the same mold as the Transformers Prime original Breakdown. He does not have this crazy silver grille, and his head sculpt has changed a little to accommodate his screwy eye. So yeah, there he is. Now, let's get this guy transformed. Take his sword out. Already got his gun out, his handgun. And let's start by undoing his chest. Just pull it out. We want to pull one more time up. Well, maybe grab it right there and pull it up. Jeez. Right. That is not the first step. First step, straighten the arms. Fold them down, because watch what happens right here. Oh, you see? You see that? Watch again. More in the light. There are some pieces that keep that part from moving until they're out of the way. Unfortunately, it's kind of screwy with the way he transforms. Now, you can undo both pieces. Kind of fold it under here the best you can. Kind of like this, because we want this part flush with this. So, I said car mode. We haven't done arm mode or leg mode or anything. So we're going to do those next. I can get his darn head straight. There we go. So, either way, we'll do arm mode. Straighten this up and clip it together. And that's the thing that kind of sucks about arm mode. He just fixes things like that, his arms. And where did his piece go? There it is. Yeah, that's dead ends. There's breakdowns. So, just undo it like that, fold it like that. You've probably seen this a million times. There's not much point to hang around on it. So we got the connector piece out. We just fold these pieces back, fold his feet in. And he's got some good elbows. He doesn't really make the best arm of them all. I just shoved his fingers back in. So, there's arm mode. Foot mode is not far away. Just collapse his legs into the bottom part of his legs. If I can figure this out. Just kind of accordion more than collapse. And then you see there's a peg. Oh, and spread it out until it fits into there, like that. And you do the same thing on this part. Kind of accordion it down. like so. Make sure it's all the way in there. And then you fuss with it until everything plugs in right. There's some peg right there, peg hole right there. There's some pegs on these inner parts right there. It's all gonna come together. And from there, we are not very far from vehicle mode either. So you just put the fingers back in, straighten it back out, and bam, there's his leg mode. Now, all we got to do now is put that back in, straighten this out, peg it in, and then put the hood down, and there is car mode. Again, you see the silver rims, some really cool detailing on the hood. Very cool. You got the 15 racing across the windshield. Mine doesn't really care to stay all the way plugged in, but that's okay. Looking really good. There he is from the back, from the front. Alright, and from here let's do some comparisons. Where did his... oh, here we are. You can plug his sword right in here. And the only place I can see where you can plug his foot piece, hand piece, is back there. So you kind of have to do it like this or something. And it still drags. What a drag. So yeah, that's your only option, I believe. Well, I guess you can do it like this and have him hold the sword. Like so. Either way, just going to put his sword in for now. Plug the front part back in. So now it really does look like a gun. So let's get the rest of the team out. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a tight fit. But there is Motormaster. And then we have Breakdown. Scoot this back a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Looks better anyways. We'll put a drag strip right here. We got dead end. Take this off room. Off-road. And let's not forget little Blackjack. And there we are. There's the team. Kind of out of focus. No. Focus. Focus. Acid Storm. Either way. There's the whole team. So let's put this back. Here he is with Fall of Cybertron Brawl. End to end there. Okay. Who else? Seeker. To keep from transforming one robot, I switched Acid Storm out with Thundercracker. So there he is with the Seeker mold. And finally, with a third-party combiner alt mode, we have Unique Toys Fenrir, aka Center Twin. Let's straighten that up a little. There he is side by side. I believe that's it for comparisons. So, that was my review for Transformers Transformers Generations Combiner Wars. That's what I'm trying to spit out. And after I finish reviewing these 3 Combiner War Deluxes for the Stunticons, I will review Minosaur all together. So, I will see y'all next time.